Welcome back everyone to KCD2 on such a fine morning. We are to ride out, and Hans is already waiting for us. We are to ride out with him to Fortress Nebakov down here in the south. Hans is to parley with the local lord down there, a vassal of Lord von Berghof, in order to make sure that this lord sends all his troops to Lord von Berghof to put them in his service, basically. So, yeah. Let's go talk to Hans.
Why are you dragging your heels, Henry? Mount up and let's go.
Yeah.
Should we set off for Nebakov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Yeah.
Or 5, which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
Yeah, come on.
Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bozhena, really helped us after the ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Great minds think alike.
Right.
I gave her my word, and the word of a noble must be kept.
Yeah,
As we
don't you
both
worry, we already took care of it.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
Exactly.
Did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us.
Yeah.
No. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nebakov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Alrighty then. Peps?
Stop that whistling.
There you are. Let's go, girl.
Easy.
Alright.
Nice to be out under the open
Peps need
sky.
some love.
I was feeling
Okay.
really cramped in those gloomy corners.
Are you blind?
But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghof certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghof must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots.
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked
Hi,
it.
Catherine.
Gone off to join my old man
Can we-
in eternity.
No.
This horse must
God
have
rest his
cost
soul,
a
and
pretty
he'd ask me.
groschen.
So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life? And I'd have to tell him, well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching. Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell.
So yeah, his experience with the gallows really gave him some insight. I mean, he's been really contemplative as of late.
A whole lot better.
You can tell him about me.
I've been telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land,
Exactly.
saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby.
Yeah, the story is not yet
How to
written.
actually achieve it.
It's not yet done, so
Damn it.
we have it all
I
in
need
our
to get my
hands.
mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
You think that's wise? No, what the
How
heck?
could I refuse you anything?
There's a
Exactly.
junction beyond Troskowitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins.
Where? There's a shrine. Which chapel? Wait, what?
Quick!
Give it all you've got!
Oh, yeah, you just wait. You wait and see. Oh, cutting through here, eh?
Quick! Go!
Faster! Faster!
Yeah, no dice, buddy. Where is he? Where do we need to go? Oh, so it is down there. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. No problem.
Go! Show what you're made of!
Yeah, he just pushed us off. Come on, Pebbles. We don't take guff from no one.
Ka!
Okay, it's straight ahead through here.
Ka!
Come on, Peps. Yes!
Whoa!
How you like them apples? So, you're mad with us?
Christ, yeah.
Haha,
I
okay,
needed
cool.
that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal. I'll even forgive you for having the audacity to beat me, blacksmith's boy. And I'll
What?
even reward you for your horsemanship.
Oh, okay.
After all, the lords of Perkstein don't neglect their loyal subjects.
Thanks. A generous master is a good master. That's a piece of blacksmith's wisdom.
And a satisfied escort is a good escort. That's a noble's wisdom.
I can't disagree. So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nebakov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Agreed.
Oh, dentes fortuna, Juve!
Yeah. Well, let's hope that we'll be the fortunate ones.
We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Bergov?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Bergov is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
What does he have to gain?
That's what we have to work out. But sometimes gaining something is less important than not losing what you have. We should be able to agree on that.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Yeah, not to
He
forget.
faces the hardest tasks of all.
Indeed, at least he's acknowledging it. Alright. Nah. Let's enjoy this little joy ride here. I mean, it's nice to ride along this road without being ambushed every couple of meters. But we could pick it up, the speed a little, couldn't we, Hans?
Nebakov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
Crossing the stream. Yeah, but don't you think it's a little overkill? I mean... Okay, it's not a full gallop. No one here today at the camp? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a real strong position for a fortress. Yes, I know. I see the fortress already. If only it wouldn't be a wooden fortress. I mean, a couple of fire arrows and that thing is all ablaze.
Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
I agree. What else I saw? What?
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
I don't like... What is this, Henry? My ass is sore, I don't like traveling. Are we a 10-year-old child? No? Oh.
Can you see what I see?
Yeah,
Fuck. What a lot of horses. They
indeed.
must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or von Bergov is paying Nebakov a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done.
And
Sorry about
he's
that.
back to his
I am
pompous
Sir
old
Hans
self.
Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Waiting.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be
okay.
here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nebakov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Halzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, How did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berkhoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaromir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaromir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I
Hi.
welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Yeah.
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat.
Okay. Odd how the stable boy apparently
As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops.
talked back
Right now, we're
to
repairing
Lord Nebakov.
fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Peltor and check how he's looking after your horses.
Oh yeah, we will.
We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at
Dude,
the table.
stop pushing.
He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep going him. Your arse will wear a hole down the hill one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Yeah, let's
I
talk.
heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
He's quite nosy, isn't he?
I've got ears, but I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I didn't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
So, first, he says he doesn't want to insult us, and then he says, so this lord, your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, he's somehow significant? What?
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're
Indeed.
lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. It's since you're here. What would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your
Yeah,
offer.
sure.
I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
Feels like a measuring contest, but yeah, sure.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
Yeah, well, we got time, buddy, so indulge me.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never dull.
If you insist, or you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls. And his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
You were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so.
Let's do it, Michael.
We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
Not
we'll do it in
yet.
a little courtyard in the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
So I got a strange feeling with this lot.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
Do we?
Well,
yeah,
then.
we have a shield as
Ready?
well.
Let's go. Glory
Let's
to
do
Lord
it.
Capon.
Fight for us, Michael.
Whack him! Whack him!
Ow. Ow, okay. Why can't I batter him?
You never saw that coming. No chance.
He's battering us with his hits.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Hey, fuck that. Bad luck.
Okay, maybe it's just the stamina.
Fuck you. Mercy. Spare me.
Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Nope, you stay here.
Good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
Exactly.
That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nebakov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara.
Couple of spares.
She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Okay. Alright. So, but we're not looking so swell ourselves, so... Is there a trough? Yes, there is. Beautiful. What's this? Damaged arms. Some of your weapons are in bad shape. You'd better take care of that, else you risk permanent reduction in quality. Now we can't have that. Oh, this military sword he gave us. Yeah, no. We don't need that. I mean, we can sell it. Thanks for the gift, man, but we don't need that. So what's in here? Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh, yeah, right. You're the Clara he mentioned. We could rob the guard. Let's have a look what's up here. Sleep. An Easy lockpick.
Ah, fuck me.
No, I'd rather not. Come on, come on. There we go. Uh-huh, 10 badge of head start, eh? Thank you very much. Okay. Everything seems to be in order. Carry on. Clara,
Well,
we got some boo-boo.
never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Yeah, well, neither did he. So,
But nor did he.
yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
Surely
What?
it won't be all that bad.
No.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece.
Clara has you in her care.
Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord Bombergov.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
What?
I'm not a knight, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
Well, hopefully one day, but
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please explain it to me then.
Knight is the title of part of the lower nobility. But that doesn't mean that they're genuine dubbed knights. To be dubbed a knight, take the oath and so on, you first have to serve as a page for some time. And then you perform some great feat, like heroism in battle, and only then are you rewarded with knighthood.
My word. I had no idea it was that complicated. I'd love to hear more, but I have to go and get some more herbs. I'm running low. Would you like to come with me? And maybe tell me something about yourself?
I'd love to, but we need to do some investigating here around. So, yeah. Well, yeah, the fortress.
I'll be happy to. At least I'll get to explore the Nebakov surroundings.
The countryside's pretty round here, but it won't be a long walk. I'll just pick some herbs in the glade. Shall we go? Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose.
No, it doesn't.
You must be used to real castles. Actually,
Indeed.
That's why I'm so pleased you're here.
Wait,
Bit
what?
of
She just
excitement
gave us
at last.
marigolds?
Tell me more about knights. Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Well, a lot.
All right then.
What haven't we seen?
Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they
Too
fought
bad
like
we
demons.
can't look around freely without
blood
breaking
was
the
shed.
auto-follow.
But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
Well, not really.
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
And we didn't take any oaths
That's
or
good
anything.
to know. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents
Like
too.
last time. Care to elaborate? When was last time? I mean, from the looks of it, it seemed to have been pretty recently. Judging by the 2 wounded soldiers in your little hut.
This really, if it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling...
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I don't have time to go skipping through meadows picking flowers.
Yeah.
That's not very chivalrous of you. Your help could save me a lot of time. And in the time we had left, we could have stayed a while here.
What is up with her?
Look for flowers in a meadow. Do I look like a bee to you?
No, more like a wasp.
Yeah, and you look like a distraction. What the frick is going on here? She is trying to get us away from the fortress and trying to waste time with her. What is going on here?
Excuse me.
Talk. Spill it. Come on. I don't care. Talk. I can't talk to you. Jeez.
Excuse, let me be, sir. I don't have anything to say.
Why? Dude.
There ain't nothing to see here, sir. Unless you've got a thing for chickens.
Yeah, well.
But the prettiest chick ain't here. She's beyond the upper gate in the fortress.
The prettiest chick? What do you mean? The prettiest chick? Yeah, okay. You keep on whistling. So... G. You're G, eh?
Christ.
Oh, you're the one who talked back to his lordship.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
Yeah, so we
What stroke
had.
of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's
Why
honour instead of
especially
insulting
your
my
horses?
lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Huh. Bugger, maybe I should have switched into a charisma set in order to talk to him.
Don't try that on me. My pa was a blacksmith, so I had horseshoes and hooves in my hand before I could walk. And I've met enough horse folk to know you shouldn't trust them further than you can throw them.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Where
Success.
did Lord Nebak get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the
That's
by now.
interesting. That's very interesting. It would explain why there are a couple of wounded soldiers lying around in Clara's hut. But Michael told us a completely different story.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nebakov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
But Michael said it was between Lower Semine and Rock Tower Pond.
Really? I suppose Michael's right. It's easy to lose your bearings here. Nothing but cliffs and ponds. It makes your head spin.
But you're local. You must know these parts like the back of your hand.
I was shit-faced, all right? Let's leave it at that.
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's...
Thy will be done. The race is from here to Nebakov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go you'll be
I won't remember that.
Great.
Just give me a couple of well-placed markers on the map.
Oh, what does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks.
Whoa, that was an early start. Dude, that was not fair.
Go, quick.
Come on, Pebbles. We can leave him eating dust with his nag. Yeah, we'll soon have him. Okay, where do we actually need to go? To there and back, eh?
Go! Go!
Come on, Pebbles. This is not the time to feint slowness.
Quick!
Okay.
Quick!
Come on, Pebbles. Don't stop. I think we need to go around here. And ride back. Is that right? Let's have another look. Yeah, right back. Okay, cool. We don't see him anywhere. Good. Come on, keep it up, Pebbles. We got the honorable name of our lord to defend. But yeah, that dude is no match for our Pebbles, our upgraded Pebbles.
Quick!
Nope, nope, nope. Up here, Pebbles. Come on. Nope, nope. Just follow the friggin' path. Thank you. Jeez. No, this way.
Whoa!
Yeah. Good girl. All right.
You're right. Great race. Is Hurtle really your best horseman?
He certainly is. But you're a different
Really?
class altogether, I see. You beat Hurtle, so, like I promised, the saddle is yours.
The pleasure is all mine.
If you're so delighted, race again.
Hungarian saddle. No. That's okay. So, he's their best horseman. They got to do with horses all day long. And he's their best horseman. I mean, I was expecting a bit more of a challenge, to be honest. That was pretty easy. Dude. Hi.
Well, it's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good Lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Steer. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Henry.
Yeah, how's business?
How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see straight. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below, And in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
Yeah, exactly.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. But we can't have a guest working here, can we? Besides,
Yeah, no, God
you're
forbid.
getting away down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Swerk or something.
So everyone
Make the
wants us
most
to
of your
play
free
dice
time
with
till your lord gets
Swerk,
back.
or go
Whatever
flower
you say.
picking with Carla.
I just wanted to help.
Oh, I know you did. But I can manage by myself. Really. Let's leave it at that.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. So he just helps out where he can. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is... Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
The war took my parents. I was left alone.
Sacre. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my brother. He may be a bit... simple. But he's kith and kin. Oh well. At least you've got your lord, eh? What's he like, actually?
Well, the truth? Do you want to hear the truth or something nice?
Brave and just. Everything a knight should be.
Yeah, let's not
Every
slander
day
his
I
good
learn something
name.
new in his service.
He's got you well trained.
Yeah, what about yours?
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back.
Mm-hmm.
Better leave it at that. I reckon it's time I got back to work. See you later, my friend.
So everyone's very tight-lipped about
Leave that door alone, will you?
Okay, dude, you dropped your work there.
Get out of here.
So everyone's really tight-lipped about what their situation here. About their lord,
Greetings,
Mark.
sir.
Hi.
Come a long way to visit us, so I reckon we ought to show our hospitality properly. We could
Yeah, you
practice
better.
archery together. What do you say?
Sure.
Sure.
I'd love to.
I'd love to.
I was hoping you'd say that. The targets are beneath the ramparts, so we'll shoot from the gallery. The
All
rest
right.
is easy. I'll give you some arrows. You lean out from the battlements and shoot at the target till you run out. The closer to the bullseye, the higher the score.
Yeah, we
The
know.
one with the most points at the end wins. If you beat me, I'll give you one of our best crossbows, so you don't badmouth us to his lordship.
Yeah,
Why
that
would
sounds
we
like a
badmouth
challenge.
you?
Now, just tell me what...
I mean, apart from the obvious reasons we have discovered so far.
Let's
Longbow.
take long.
Whatever you...
Ready?
All right, let's get going.
And we're off.
That wasn't so shabby. Right in the bullseye.
Same here, buddy.
I'm never going to hit the bullseye at this rate. That's how it's done. You might as well just...
Yeah, he's got no chance. All right.
Stone me, sir. I never
Stone the
expected you'd be
crows.
such a sharp shooter. Admirable. And here's the gift I
Admirable,
promised,
eh?
sir. You earned it, fair and square.
Thanks.
Hmm.
The pleasure was all mine.
If you
Old
want to try it
field
out straight away,
crossbow.
just say the word. In any case, you'll find me round that corner there. I'll wait there so you don't have to go all the way to the gate, if you fancy.
All right. Let's have a look at that old field 300. That's not bad. But the not so old field crossbow is far better. So yeah, thanks, but no thanks. But we got a saddle now. Is that under? Yes, it is. Let's see. Pebbles, what do you think of that new saddle? 48, okay. 48 versus 40. Okay. So it increases carrying capacity. That's nice. But the effect on its speed is also negligible? What? Why mention it then if the effect is also well, okay. We'll take this new saddle. Okay, so... Oh, Michael. What's... Can we go in here? Yes, we can, but we had better not get caught, so... Oh, keys? Oh. Well. Don't mind if I do. What's going on here? Lockpick card. Huh. Let's close the door. Not to raise suspicion. Okay.
I expect these are the chambers of the Lord of the Castle, where he's receiving Sir Hans. I shouldn't disturb them.
Oh yeah, better not. Wow, okay. This is the guardhouse, or...?
Military equipment? That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army.
Smooth cuirass, bell-shaped cattle hat. Big-ass shields. Hun skull bassinet, eh? But it's all low quality. It's all quality level 1. Lockpick very hard. A flute. Stealth kill, knockout. Yeah, we'd better not. I mean, even if there's something fishy going on. If we kill anyone now, we... Oh, let's take the blacksmith's kit. If we kill anyone now, we won't get out. Knight shield. Lord Nebakov's kite shield. So... Painted peeves. Alright, well then, carry on, fellas. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo.
Well,
You're the
fuck me
dude.
sideways. You ride like you've got hellhounds on your tail. All credit to you. I wouldn't say no to a rematch. Pelzel will be happy to get everything ready.
Oh. Okay.
Tell me, how's life in the fortress?
Nothing much. The days drag on, one much like another. What's worse, today I
should have
copped a
closed the
shit
door.
job. Here with all the shit. But tomorrow will be better. I'm going on a patrol around the local area. I can't wait.
I know what you mean. What's your job today?
The prisoners?
You have prisoners?
Yeah.
Aye. Why else would I be standing here?
Good point. Who are the poor sods?
A couple of poachers. They're waiting to see what his lordship will do to them.
I'd like to ask the prisoners something.
Sorry, but that ain't possible. Like I said, they're waiting for his lordship to pass sentence, and nobody can see them till then. His lordship wants to let them starve a bit.
I understand. You can't be soft on their sort.
That's right.
So we can distract him in order to get inside there, and we have the key for the prison, which is behind this door apparently. I just picked up the keys. I mean, it's always good to... look at that. That's the shitter, and it's dropping right down there. Yuck. Yeah, because it's always good to have keys, right? So, yeah, but, strange. I mean, what harm could we do if he'd let us talk to the prisoners?
What's that?
Oh, this is leading around. Okay. But why would that be prohibited? Oh well. Tell you what, guys. Let's take a break here. And when we come back, we will continue exploring Fortress Nebakov. I mean, we've basically only scratched on the surface, right? There's a whole lot back here that we haven't investigated yet, but we will do so in, you guessed it, the next episode. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye.